What up, squad? What's poppin'? It seems like K. Dot's biggest op became K. Dot's biggest K-pop. Guess what, y'all? Y'all ain't gonna want to tune out, man, because we got Akademiks begging for some GNX tour tickets. He begging for some tickets, man.
For real?
Yeah, he over here begging for some tickets. So it seems like he wants to really see this show. He didn't want to miss out. He didn't want to be the only person.
I'm begging too then.
Yeah. So it seems like he really want to see this show and see what it's about. So, hey, start a GoFundMe for Big Act so he can get some Kendrick Lamar tickets. I don't know if he'll make it through the door, but hey, who knows? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be hearing the crowd go crazy boos. There's going to be a lot of boos. There's going to be a lot of... I don't know what's going to happen if he's in that audience. He better be in in an enclosure.
Yeah.
A plexiglass enclosure. Because I'm telling you right now, you're going to get a stir out of that audience. Mm-hmm. That being said, enough said. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button. All right, let's check this out. I wish I did have this video before because it kind of overlaps with the video that I did. What was it? Kendrick's biggest op or whatever. You know what I mean? It was basically where he breaks down the sales, but this gets more into detail, and this is before that.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into it.
Of all time. Anybody perform better than... Well, I got Travis. Yeah, I got Travis over Kendrick performer. Yeah. Travis is a better performer than Kendrick. If I'm ranking performers, Kendrick is below. So number 1 is Ye. 2 is Travis. And I don't really know about the rest. But
all right, how many of y'all been to a Travis concert? How many of y'all been to a Ye concert and a Kendrick concert? I really want to know, what is your perspective on this? Do you believe, but you have to have gone to their concerts. I'm not talking about something that you've seen on TV or anything like that, because I ain't gonna lie, like this concert looked like it's crazy. It looks like, one of the illest concerts I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. But I've also seen Travis Scott's concerts, and they do look like they live. Mm-hmm. They look like everybody in the crowd going, you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a Ye concert, but put it in the comments. Who do you guys have? And would you agree to his ranking? You know what I mean?
What's your own?
You know, like, what do you have? Like, what do you have? Yeah, actually, even put your own in. How, what do you feel?
But Kendrick is below that, but not too far, because Kendrick's a good performer. Okay? So this is why I say Kendrick is cheating a bit. I'm still proud of him. Don't clip me out of context I'm just trying to diss him. I'm going to give him all the accolades. Standing ovation. Congratulations, Duckworth. But
he calls him Duckworth, bro.
This is a co-headlining tour.
He did that purposely.
Okay?
Yeah, he did.
What they did was take 2 artists with minimal overlapping fan base, and they combined them, and both artists already were doing arena tours. So both artists could sell out 15,000, and they combined them and made them co-headliners that they could pull in most venues or most cities 30,000 or more, which that would be the entry level to stadiums. Okay? That's the only thing I think is a little bit cheating. Because I think, honestly, Kendrick didn't need no co-headliner.
Okay.
If it's what we talking about and it's really like that, because I think it is like that. I do think it's like that.
So then there's no reason for this discussion. There's no reason for this rant.
You're just trying to minimalize the fact that there are, like, honestly, if anything, I see a majority of people there for Kendrick. So, yeah, you're right that he didn't have to have a co-headline.
Yeah, so basically what he's doing, he's just chatting right now. Yeah. He's just trying to, exactly what you're trying to say, minimize, you know what I'm saying, the impact of the concert.
I don't think he needed a co-headliner. I think he could have went out here and did by his damn self. And I'm not saying SZA can't be on the lineup, but I haven't seen.
Whether she's on the lineup or she's the co-headliner, doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? She's still going to have, a part. She's going to take part in the concert. So you still would have, he still would say something. You would still have, you would still have an axe to grind.
It's because of SZA.
Seen the show?
Yeah, it was because.
I think I'm gonna pop up to the. I'm gonna pop up to the one in Inglewood. Some people offered me some tickets, but Dave Free, could you hook a nigga up? I'm going to Inglewood, California. I'm popping out.
Yo, I can't believe the fact that he has the audacity to ask Dave Free to give him a hookup. Like if he like you know them dudes that like, you know, like when you worked at whatever, if you worked at a McDonald's, like some bum ass motherfucker ain't got no money. And I'm not calling Ack a bum, you know what I'm saying? But the way he acted, like, yo, let me get the hookup. Yeah. Let me get the hookup, son. They ain't got nothing in their pockets, you know what I'm saying? Got their pants held up by a shoestring, you know what I'm saying, instead of a belt. Over there begging for the hookup. Yeah. You know?
Literally, I'm popping out. I want to pop out to the concert there and just see how the show goes up in LA. I just want to see how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? So, Dave Free, you hooked me up last time. Hook your boy up again. All right? Anyway. Yeah, I think SZA could have been on it. I don't think SZA need to be on it as a co-headliner. Yo, if we're saying it's really like that. But that was a smart decision to put her on it and make her co-headliner, though. Okay?
Yo, what do you guys think gonna happen as soon as Act show up? Let me know that. What do you think gonna happen when Act shows up to the one in LA? Y'all think he's gonna need that plexiglass? You know what I'm saying?
All that ish he been talking?
Like, I think you're gonna hear the crowd. I think you're really gonna hear the crowd. But I'm saying, like, do you guys really think if Act pulls up, that would be a smart move?
They might be just too into the fact that Kendrick's gonna put on this live performance. They won't even give a damn who.
I'm sorry, man, because Kendrick fans and Drake fans both have taken this battle personally. They've taken it to the heart. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So, I mean, if you see TikToks, man, people are taking this to the heart. So that's why my question is, are people going to get emotional and in their feelings where they can't control themselves?
Mm-hmm. There'd probably be a couple, but I think for the most part, I'm going to say for the most part, everybody's not even going to give a damn about Akademiks, and they're just going to be too busy caring about.
I'm hoping he gets home safe. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments.
Now, this is where I'm going to have some contention, right? But I'm going to also be fair, right? Mm-hmm. I think if it says Kendrick is breaking this record, they should say Kendrick and SZA because it's a co-headlining tour. Now, was It's a Blur a co-headlining tour? I got to see. It's a Blur tour. Was it a co-headlining tour? Oh, no, it was co-headlining too. All right, I will stand corrected. If we're going to give Drake this credit for having 300, okay, I stand corrected. I will stand corrected. So the argument that SZA is, even though, to be honest, I do think SZA is doing way more heavy lifting than Savage did. You know, no disrespect, that's Savage, man.
Here we go.
But still.
Here we go. Here we go with the excuses. Come on, Savage got a big, strong following.
Yeah.
So don't go there, man, because Savage was lit for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
Savage, 21 Savage was lit for a long time. So you can't even really go there and say that, bro. Come on, man. You can't say that, yo. They basically synonymous. They both were co-headlining tours with two big artists. You know what I mean? You have to put it in that perspective, man. You can't sit there and actually, the Blur is a perfect name for the tour because, you are blurring the lines right now. You're trying to blurry the lines. You know what I mean?
100.
You're seeing it. You know what I mean? You ain't seeing right now, bro.
It doesn't matter. Drake did a co-headlining tour. And if Drake, we give him the credit for the co-headlining tour because we know he's the A-side to the co, and Kendrick is the A-side to his co. It's all fair game. We got it. Listen, I'm always down with calling a spade a spade. So for the people who, I'm actually going to rescind the point. I'm not even going to make it. Because I was going to be like, Kendrick, you're breaking these records, but you kind of like did a little cheat code, right? Like I think Eminem went on stadium tour before, but it was just him, right? And no, that's unfair to do because we've given Drake the credit for having the highest grossing tour of all time, this and third. No. Yeah. By the way, let me also try to extrapolate. GNX Grand National Tour. Will Kendrick possibly beat Drake's record of 320? Now,
Okay, so now if you guys want, we'll link that video
because we
to
basically
this
covered
video
this.
because we
Yeah.
already did this video. And if you want our thoughts on that, y'all could go check out that video and we'll give you our thoughts. We just figured we ended up finding this and I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should put stuff in perspective. And then when I seen the part that, you know, hey, he over here begging for tickets, I thought that would be good. So, hey,
That's just funny.
that being said, man, you guys put in the comments what you guys think.
Yes.
Is act safe at a Kendrick concert?
Yep.
Will people be civilized?
Yeah.
Or will chaos erupt? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if act gets there early, chaos will erupt. I think if he gets there when the show's already started, I don't think anybody is even gonna care. They're gonna be so focused.
Yeah.
So he can slip in there while everybody is concentrating on the, you know, on the performance.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way he can.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, man, he's gonna have to come Kanye'd up. Blanket over his head, everything. You know what I'm saying? Cut out little,
It's
you
like,
know?
Kanye, can I borrow your face?
Yeah. He's gonna have to come Kanye'd up. That being
Yeah.
said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, slap that red button.